What do you know about a student called Liam? Committed suicide last year.
Only that I didn't know really well.
Okay. So, we've been sitting here for a little bit, trying to figure out where we should go so we don't...
Did you do another recording, like, for the video and stuff?
Yeah, we're recording everything.
Okay, it won't, like, get corrupt or nothing stupid, will it?
No.
Hooray! Yeah, we were running around being dumb.
We were, like, kind of stuck at the end of the last episode. And
I don't play adventure games. I've even played this game and I don't remember it, which is good, but it's also bad because I'm bad at these.
Yeah. Well, we didn't want to start this next one and be sitting here like assholes for 40 minutes not knowing what the hell to do.
So we spent a total of like 30 seconds looking around and it's like, oh wait.
And we're like, oh yeah, there's this place we could go to and we have a magnifying glass. So
Jesus.
we didn't look at...
Yeah, we haven't done anything important,
yet.
so we haven't missed anything other than us being stupid for half a minute.
That's why we're not starting off where we left off on the last one anyways.
Yeah.
So let's magnify.
Come on, Jinx, save us.
Save us from boring.
Improve your life.
Wow, isn't that interesting?
Is it? He's looking all shifty like, what did that do?
Do we have a new thing to talk? We don't even have a new thing to talk about.
Huh? What? Oh, fuck.
What?
God damn it. What is... Okay, wait. So, Ryan said they used to operate out of this village hall. Maybe if we go back, there will be something we can talk to him about with, like, that poster. Because they don't operate out of here anymore. They operate out of their weird, creepy death mansion. So, let's go talk to him. Because otherwise... I was hoping he'd find, like, a key on the ground or, like, a fucking severed head or something.
Usually when there's a new talking point, it goes ding and highlights your little book.
Yeah, and we'd have, like, something new in there. Maybe if we, like, look through the list of stuff and it'll be under, like, one of the previous ones, just, like, a new option under the... I don't know. I don't want to be stuck anymore.
A few more questions, please.
Maybe. We don't know anything yet.
Okay, let's click on everything on the side here.
Where did he talk about working at the village center?
Doesn't know anything about plans. Phrase invented at the village hall.
Wait. What did that poster thing say again?
Improve your life, and it didn't have like Atlas or anything written on it. It was just something like spirituality, life improvement, or some bullshit. You know, hippie crap. What's under the freedom phrase thing?
That's what we're on right now.
I guess click on all the other ones. Just imagine someone watching this and screaming at their computer, "You need to click on that thing with the thing, stupid."
Yeah, probably.
Hell, that might be me in a week. You dumbos.
I'm thinking one thing here. Let me see.
I feel like there might be something with, like, doesn't believe anything supernatural, but then there's something, like, about their methods on the course about, like, oh, we use weird, stupid phrases for
doesn't believe anything supernatural, and then,
symbol on the mask represents triple bonus.
this is aggravating. Thought we were somewhere and then we weren't anywhere. Let's try...
That's all for the moment, thank you.
Oh, click on the light bulb. See what that does.
Oh, is that maybe it?
Better
Okay,
try the woods. Okay, I guess we better try the woods.
That's what I was about to do too. Like, I was thinking, like, let's just go to any dead end area again and see if
Yeah.
something new has happened. But yeah,
Sure.
okay, this is where our tips are, the light bulb.
Yeah.
That
Which I
makes
think
sense.
that's different than cheats, because I think the cheats just flat out tell you what to do, but the tips is like, maybe you should do something.
Yeah, let's go to all
Maybe
the
you should
dead-end
go
stupid
everywhere, you
areas where-
stupids.
Yeah. That's what we should just do from now on. Anytime we're
Yeah,
stuck,
just
go
walk
to
around the woods.
Any of the dead end areas anywhere, go there and look again because something new might happen.
Yeah.
Go to Jenny. There's somebody hanging out there in her body.
Here's the shoes and Woods
Check the fucking lake again.
Go the path in. That's where all the cool kids hang out, I guess. Wouldn't know.
That's where they smoke the magic mint. Okay.
Oh,
Now there's a drunky McDrunk drunk over here.
wow. This is the same spot where we met
What are
Smokey
you?
Joe.
Private
Yeah.
eye.
No, I'm a police inspector.
Pretty
Who
close.
are you looking for?
I'm investigating a death in the village.
Guess drinking in
That
public
student,
isn't a
then.
big deal. In
They did one
England.
last year too. Same place.
Did what?
Drowned a student. Ask that psycho about it. He runs that business cult thing up at the big house.
He's trying really hard to act drunk.
Drunks and nut jobs.
It'd be easier if they just actually got drunk.
Hey, what was this student's name?
Anyone remember the lines?
That'd still be better.
Liam something. Oh, sod.
Poor sod. Man, he
Oh, that's
really,
okay.
really bad at
Atlas'
acting drunk.
reputation precedes them.
Oh, now
I
he's
think
gonna
I
call
might
the.
call the station.
Fuck you, Jinx.
Find out a bit more.
No, I'm
about
gonna
this
call the
Liam.
Nah. Oh wow, thanks. Captions.
Hello, DCI Jones speaking.
Mike, it's Jenks.
Oh, Jax, I thought you'd clocked off tonight.
Yeah, the chief's put me on a case tonight, the Edenton girl.
Friday night, you poor sod. I thought that was sorted out anyway.
I wish it was. Listen, are you near a computer?
I can be. Yeah, go on.
Do you know anything about a death last year? Someone called Liam in Edenton Village?
Don't remember it. Hang on, let's have a look.
Deep, 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 deep.
Yeah, Liam Rogers. Says suicide last year.
Suicide?
Hang on, 2 suicides in 2 years, both on Edenton. Finally, you've got your work cut out, Jaxie.
Jinxie.
Don't I know it?
Right, well,
I think
good luck
that's
with that. See
an
you Monday.
Endearing nickname.
Thanks, Mike.
When he asked if he was near a computer, I swear I thought he said, "Are you a computer?"
Oh.
Or he said like, "You're a computer, right?" Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Hang
So
on a
now we
second.
got a dinghy. I think we could ask everyone about suicide. So here we go.
Abbey Farm.
Maybe Smokey Joe knows about Drinky John.
Well,
Ask you a
also
couple more
the guy
things,
said
please.
that the place is a fucking cult, so maybe
Yeah.
that's a thing too.
Liam's death. There we go.
Mm.
Did you know Liam?
Liam who?
Liam who died.
That's a weird
You mean-
last name.
Liam who killed himself.
That's a weird last name.
He was in my year, on a different course.
What course was Liam on?
Can't remember, not mine.
What was yours?
Plant science.
That.
First time I
He
knew
said
about
he didn't know
Liam
anything
was
about
when he
plants.
killed
He said the
himself.
plants.
Right, so you didn't meet him.
All right.
Contradiction
Come on,
time.
He's degrees in plant science, but he doesn't know anything about plants.
Yeah, I like also that even though he learned Liam's last name just by talking to that guy, Liam Rogers, he's Liam who died.
Yeah, he couldn't say Liam Rogers. He had to be all dramatic. Liam who died. He's like, that's a stupid name.
Okay,
Okay,
degree in
plant science. Packet of dried leaves doesn't know about plant. Oh wait, no, this something. There we go. Doesn't know much about this.
Tell you're screwed, buddy.
Arrest this man.
So, your degree is in
Let me
plant
take my
science,
pants off,
but you
get a
don't
little
seem
more
to know anything about plants.
Well, still got a lot to learn.
So you're still saying you've never heard of salvia?
Didn't say that.
So you have.
Maybe.
And you do grow it.
Yeah, it's legal, why not?
What do you do with it?
I use it for Explorative purposes, meditation.
And does this involve anybody else?
Why?
Do you sell it or give it to anybody else? Sure.
Yeah, it's just for me, nobody else.
And that's the only drug you grow, is it?
Feel free to go and look if you want.
It's okay, I'll
You've
look
already
later.
done so.
Yeah.
I'll look later, even
The
as
only
if I
drug he
haven't
grows.
already.
I'm not sure I believe that, James. Then again, would someone growing illegal drugs bother growing a legal one?
Good point.
Would somebody growing illegal drugs just flat out admit it to me, a police officer?
Yeah.
Come on.
What a weirdo.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
All right, now
What
we
if
can ask
James just said,
everyone
no, it's not okay?
else. Yeah. He just go stare at his fireplace again.
We could go. He said he'd look later. Maybe there's a magnifying glass up here again.
Oh, I didn't notice all these cocaines everywhere.
Yeah.
I guess I should have looked down instead of wandering around like a stupid. Yeah.
Probably nothing else, but who knows?
We can go ask everyone about Liam's death.
Yeah. Adventure game. Look everywhere. Several
To
times.
everyone. A lot.
Alright. Let's go.
That box of water there looks like the vat I accidentally melted those poor scientists in. Hitman. I swear I thought it was just a normal body box. There's a whole bunch of them.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Ding-a-ling-ding.
What do you know about Liam?
You mean Liam who took his life? He used
Yeah,
to play in
strange
a
last
band,
name.
Black Rock or something. No, Black Stone. Very gothic. I used to let them play in here sometimes at the weekends. They were quite good.
Did you know there was anything wrong? I mean, why he might have...
No, I didn't know him very well.
You know what I like so far? Is he draws little doodles for
Yeah.
for everything. And
Let's see, hand.
And-
I can draw that. A plant. Okay, how do I draw a phrase? Exclamation point.
But for all these little talking points, he draws little doodles in his notebook, and then for Liam's death, he draws a gravestone.
Well, let me add a little grass along the bottom. You know, it's I haven't mowed in there in a while. It's a graveyard. Flowers, maybe a person over there crying. Sing a drawing. All right, well, we
Thank
can
you.
go ask
Probably be
everyone.
back later.
I have a feeling get to Ryan, we can ask him about, like, what do you do calling you a cold or shim? And he'll be like, this is class. You're cold.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Ask about this item. His death is an item.
What do you know about Liam?
What do you know?
Local lad. Took his life.
Oh, that Liam. Yeah, I heard about him.
But you didn't know him.
No, I know he went to college, but didn't really know him. It's sad though.
Didn't really know Kate, huh?
Yeah.
You know Liam spelled backwards is male.
Oh, man.
Have you ever been to the post office? You like dead bodies in the post office, Simon? All right, let's ask him.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
You like my drawing?
What do you know about a student called Liam? Committed suicide last year.
Lean forward.
Only that I didn't know him really well.
Nobody fucking knows Liam.
All right, I guess we can ask good old Funny Shoes and his weird cult, not cult.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Okay. Cheers that dog in the window. Does he cost lots of drugs?
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
No, it's not okay.
What can you tell me about Liam?
Oh, Liam. You mean the boy who committed very unfortunate, isn't it?
Did you know him?
Oh, yes, yes. Well, I say know him.
God.
I met him in the pub. Seemed very happy sort of person. Well, I say he seemed happy. He can't have been, can he?
God damn it. Okay. Nobody really said much about it, did we?
Yeah. Crap. Check the woods again. I don't know.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
I guess we could check other places too, like the end of town and what's his face's house. Just dead end areas to check, I guess. Let's go here. Nothing. Okay.
What
Let's
did
go here.
James say about Liam? Waiting here to see all our... Oh, okay. James's replies.
Different year, different course.
Man on.
About Liam after he comes up. Nobody knows him except for Rand. And he only met him in the pub.
Ugh.
Check the woods.
Yeah.
Hey, is there another weird person over here?
Yeah. This one's doing the heroin. And Jinx is gonna be totally dismissive about it. Oh boy.
Any dead bodies around here? No?
I guess we could click the light bulb again.
I don't want to do that if I don't have to. Over here. I know. Let's go here again. Oh wait, oops. Sometimes it's confusing how to navigate this.
Continue at
Yeah, here we go. Nothing.
Fuck. Oh, you should call the chief for an update. It makes you damn really know.
Alright, let's call the chief.
Yeah, because like I said, I still have a feeling James knows something like, oh, there was like Atlas is a cult or something, but he's not like saying anything about it.
Drunky McDrunk said something about a cult.
Yeah, and I figured I would like unlock the thing to.
Frederick Jenks.
Yes, Chief.
Frederick
everyone knows.
Jenks,
James
my
Lawson
least
admitted he does know
favourite
what salvia divinorum is,
investigator.
but he claims it's the only drug he grows.
Have you checked?
Yeah, I didn't see anything else suspicious.
What is this stuff, Salvia? What do you do with it? Smoke it?
I'm not sure, but I doubt you could smoke the stuff I found. You'd have to dry it out first. I imagine you infuse it or crush it or something.
Do a bit of research, find out. Does he sell it?
He said he doesn't, no.
I know he's growing it just for himself, Jenks. There's something he's not telling you. Go through your notes. Make sure he's telling you the whole story, will you?
Okay, I'll speak to you later, sir.
Alright, let's
we
go
gotta
back
find a
and talk to
James.
James.
Gotta find a James
Gotta be
contradiction somehow.
something.
A few more questions, please.
Rose salvia for his private use only. Is there one of the things on the side like, oh, he traded like tea or something with Doofus?
Herbal tea, maybe? Oh, yeah.
Traded his herbal tea for Simon's homebrew, but then said he only uses those others for himself.
Maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
Christ. It didn't seem like a contract.
When you
I
say
wouldn't have
herbal
thought of that
tea,
myself.
do you mean salvia?
Probably.
So you traded salvia tea with Simon
guy
for
sucks.
his homebrew. So why did you say you didn't give salvia to anybody else? Did you give it to anybody else?
Pig, I'm staring at my fire.
How many people did you give it to?
I think Jinx
you give
just
it to Kate?
orgasmed.
No,
How about Liam?
I didn't have anything to do with him dying, if that's what you mean.
So you did give him salvia.
Yes, I gave him salvia because he asked for it, but that's not what killed him.
Well, he committed suicide, James, because of psychological issues that probably weren't helped by him trying hallucinogenic drugs.
Didn't commit suicide. You don't know anything about him. You don't know what happened.
Okay, so what happened then?
Do you even know about Third Eye?
Go on.
You don't know about Third Eye. You don't know about Third Eye. You know nothing about Liam's death. I mean, forget salvia.
Fine, tell me then.
Third Eye was a cult.
There it is.
We had our very own psycho cult operating right here from our village hall. And I got rid of them single-handed. I'm the one who got rid of Third Eye. Did they tell you that at the station?
Okay, start again. They were what?
You don't know anything, do you? Look,
I have an advertisement.
they were reeling in students, pretending to be some sort of happy life course, you know. We can make your life better sort of crap. Then they were putting everyone through this brainwashing program
not
to
join
make
this
them compliant
dangerous cult.
and selling them on.
Join the safe cults.
It's all there.
He's getting info.
What do you mean, selling them on?
Selling them. Objects, commodities.
To who?
To anyone who could afford them. Top politicians, famous celebrities, wealthy businessmen, you name it.
What for?
You don't get it, do you? Third Eye were making and selling slaves. They were black market slave traders. They were wiping people's personalities using ECT, brainwashing, cocktails of hard drugs, deliberately turning them into perfect slaves. You know how much slaves are worth on the black market these days?
No.
Millions. And I'm talking per slave. That's why
I know,
anyone who
I
stood
bought
up to them
3.
and threatened to go public like Liam was just killed off. They didn't give a damn.
So you're saying Liam was murdered by Third Eye?
Exactly what I'm saying. So I started looking into it. They were all saying it was suicide, but there's no way.
So, did you ever actually meet Liam?
I found out about him.
And how did you find out about all this other stuff?
It's obvious, you can tell. I met some of the students. You could see straight away there was something wrong. They were like zombies. And I can tell when someone's got ECT damage or when they've been through mind conditioning. It's just
Oh, he can
obvious.
tell.
US military used all these techniques back in the 50s. It's all documented. You can read about it. They showed all the same signs.
So, did you ever actually go to a meeting?
No, but I knew what went on.
How?
From what people said who'd been through it.
Okay, so do you know anyone I could speak to who did go through it?
Well, no. Look, it doesn't matter. Why did they close down if it wasn't true? They just closed down and disappeared overnight after I put all the flyers up. Bit of a coincidence.
But that was just after Liam died.
Yeah,
Melting into
Do
that couch.
you think that had anything to do with it?
Got him now.
maybe, but it was the flyers that forced them to close.
Okay. Do you mind if I keep this?
Yeah, you investigate it. It'll all come out. Third Eye definitely killed Liam.
That was a whole long bit
Well,
of
that was
story
a
right there.
lot to take
Yeah.
in. Does James really believe all this stuff? This is the first I've heard about Third Eye. Question is, what's their connection with Atlas, if there is one?
Oh, we could go ask Ryan about Third Eye.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
You can ask everybody about it now. Have you seen this before?
And they'll be like, no. And they'll be like, oh, okay. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Time to talk to everybody.
We haven't even advanced an hour yet with all this shit.
Ugh. It's the longest hour in history.
Crash the bell.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Third Eye.
By a couple more things, I mean this one thing.
Have you seen this before?
Dramatic unfold.
Don't take any notice of that.
Why?
James Wilson is a fantasist. He spends his time pretending to cast spells in the woods. He's not exactly a stable person. And, I heard that he was involved with growing cannabis.
Oh no, cannabis. That means marijuanas.
So you don't think there's any truth at all to this?
Not James. I wouldn't have him
None
pegged.
at all.
Christ.
Okay.
Well, that was fun. Aren't the Simon
Okay,
and Emma?
that's it for now. Thank you.
Let's talk to him first. Fuck it.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Climb through the window.
Yeah, he's just walking past Doofus in the kitchen like, I'm not talking to you. No, no, no.
Later.
Talking to Emma. Out the
Have you
window.
seen this?
Yeah. It's all over college last year. James made it. Idiot.
So you don't agree with what I'm saying?
No, I don't agree with anything James says. He's absolutely crazy. He thinks that the government has been controlled by aliens and that we're all bugged. He's nuts.
Okay.
That was fun.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Well, doesn't she know that the government is controlled by aliens?
Yeah.
She's crazy.
Have you seen this before?
Oh, is this the thing that James did? Yeah, I've heard of it.
What do you know about all this? A third eye, I think they were called?
I don't really know anything about it. I mean, I've heard about Liam's death, but all I know about Three Eyes or whatever is on this flyer.
It's right on the
You
paper
haven't
in
heard
front of
about
you
it.
and you got the name wrong.
Sorry.
Good job. All right, well, let's ask Ryan because
Thank you. Probably be back
he's
later.
the weirdo what knows about things, I guess.
He's just gonna go.
I never been on no coat and her, and then we'll be back to digging around the fucking floors for 20 minutes. Idiots.
Well, you know, we haven't looked in that other room recently either.
Oh yeah,
The reading room.
crazy eyed wide shut.
But maybe we could look there too.
A few more
Just
questions, if you don't mind.
What do you know about this?
Not much.
So you've never seen this before? You don't know anything about Third Eye?
Well, I don't remember seeing it now.
You don't recognize any of the symbols on it?
No, sorry.
Oh, contradiction time.
Eh?
There's the symbol of the. There's the symbol that's on the mask.
Oh yeah. The one in the middle there. Yeah, the mask.
Yeah, I've been looking at it going. There's gotta be something about that. Yay.
Sit back and
Ryan, you've just told me all about the moon symbols on the mask. Then you're claiming you don't know anything about the symbols on the flyer. It's all the same thing.
Oh, actually, yes. Sorry, yes, I do remember that.
So what did you know about Third Eye?
Oh, not much, really. Never came into contact with them.
wait a minute.
That explanation was way too short. Ryan's definitely hiding something.
Go down. Third Eye Flyer. Never came into contact with Third Eye, but didn't they operate out of the village hall where he said they used to operate out of? Click on that and look around on the thing. There's something like we used to be in the village hall or something.
Yeah, that was let's screen
Right, a phrase invented while based at the village hall. Sexy.
It was sexy.
According to the flyer, this Third Eye group was based at the village hall. Is that right?
Was it?
That's where you were based, wasn't it? Yeah, you said you invented the Atlas phrase "free to be free" while you were based at the village hall.
Gulp.
So I did.
So you must have come into contact with Third Eye at some point. You were using the same hall.
A cartoon character.
I'm afraid I haven't been entirely honest with you.
You know,
Inspector.
If only he had a tie to pull that.
Yeah, like sweaty
You
collar
see-
to tug on.
Third Eye.
Yee.
Third Eye is, or was, Atlas under a different name. Sorry.
Atlas is Third Eye.
In a new improved form, yes.
And you ran Third Eye.
With Dad, yes.
So you must have known Liam. You didn't just meet him, did you?
Yes, I knew him, Inspector, but don't get your hopes up. All of this has been thoroughly investigated and cleared up.
You've been investigated about his death?
They dropped the case. We didn't have anything to do with it. Well, when I say drop the case, I mean a police investigation is one thing, but what the public thinks is another. They threatened to go public, and then James bloody Wilson started distributing his flyers.
Good emoting.
That was it. No choice. It was an end to it.
You had to change the name.
We'd already paid the family an out-of-court settlement. Thought that was an end to it. But then James, his cronies, they leave it alone.
His cronies?
So we had to close
Yeah,
down.
what the fuck?
Buy a new place.
This fireplace.
Rebrand.
Is this crony?
So eventually, we reopened here.
As Atlas.
As Atlas.
And it worked.
Up till now, yes.
So you knew James Wilson too?
We knew James, but he didn't know us as such. Oh, he was very quick to shoot us down, but he didn't do anything like actually coming to the course to see what he was about.
So James wouldn't know that you were now running Atlas.
Not unless he came to one of our courses.
And how much of all that stuff was true? ECT machines, brainwashing.
I'm afraid that exists only exclusively in the mind of Mr. Wilson. All we do is make better business people. We challenge their prejudices and presumptions. Why don't you come along and see for yourself? The course starts in 15 minutes.
Oh boy.
Excuse me, Inspector.
Interesting.
Take this as my hoe.
I can't come back now. Well, you have my car at the moment. All right. All right. See you later.
Well, they're all dead.
That was that. I have to go back. You can come and meet him if you like.
Yes,
Well, I might come and have a chat.
we get to meet Paul Rand. And we finally advanced an hour. It only took us about 2. Huzzah. Oh, wow, we're just there. Crap.
That's a great business
We still got time.
He does, however, believe in the power of the individual when taught by the right teacher, of course. Ryan, in here. Just coming. He's through here.
Time for another delicious acting lesson.
Oh boy.
To whom do I owe the pleasure?
Detective Inspector Jenks, I am investigating a death in the village. I believe you knew Kate Vine.
Oh, I thought all this was done for you, Inspector. You do know that Kate Vine was a gherkin short of a big mad.
What?
You do know.
What?
You must forgive my son,
Expression?
Inspector.
Not that I'm aware of.
He still can't summon
She
up
really
the
liked her
courage to come
McDonald's.
straight to the point. So what do you want to know?
Well, a few more questions if you don't mind.
But I do mind. I'm a very busy man. Try asking an intelligent question.
jeez.
Like, do I mind being quizzed about a once promising student who turned into a useless drunk? Ryan, would you mind leaving us for a while?
I'll go back to the centre. I have one or two things to prepare. Call me if you need me, Dad.
You may begin, Mr. Holmes, although I wouldn't be able to help you. I don't have much to do with the course nowadays, so I can't give you any hard information.
That's as maybe, but we
No, that's
need-
as is. But if you want my opinion, I'd be quite happy to give it to you. So, fire away.
Okay, thank you.
I like how he's just putting Jenks straight in his place.
Wow,
Yeah,
also, he
jeez.
doesn't take any prisoners. It's obvious who's pulling the strings in this family, and I wonder what they got up to in their previous guise as Third Eye. 8 o'clock already.
Now we get to ask him about everything.
Everything, because he's a new dude.
Ugh.
How well did you know Kate?
Hardly knew her at all. Met her a few times. But the course, that's about all.
So when was the last time you saw her?
Last Friday. I just popped out to the course and about 7.
Did you speak to her then?
It's possible.
And how did she seem? Was she happy, sad, preoccupied?
She was drunk.
Wow. We seen this before? No.
Do you know if Kate had lost this It's a driving license.
How would I know that?
You didn't see it lying around anywhere?
No.
Oh, these are gonna be. Yeah, let's ask him about the bicycle.
Yeah, he'll be pleased.
Did you know anything about Simon Thompson's bike?
No.
No. And that should just be every time he says no to something. It should just be that no. Just reuse the same clip.
Have you seen this before?
Looks familiar. Where did you find it?
It was, in the woods.
Everything's in the woods.
Presumably had something to do with Kate or a killer.
Well, that's what I'm trying to establish.
Shouldn't it be in an evidence bag, Inspector, in case of contamination?
I didn't have one with me, unfortunately.
Well, don't go testing it for DNA, will you? It's got yours all over it.
What? I only lit it once or twice.
I think he calls him out on his bullshit police work, too.
I didn't bring an extra plastic bag. They're 10 cents for 100 at Walmart. I also like how he said, like, it has something to do with Kate or a killer. Like, he assumes that she was killed even though it was supposedly a suicide.
Yeah, he kept saying it was suicide before.
Yeah. Shit-eating.
He didn't bother writing that down, though.
Yeah. He made fun of me for not having plastic
bags. What do you know
bags.
about this?
It's a freedom necklace.
Plastic bag and a frowny face.
It's a symbol we use sometimes on the courts. Little bird in a cage flying away. Freeing themselves from their past is the analogy.
Got it.
So do they get them when they join the course or something?
No, not as a rule. I think I bought one once as a present.
Oh, not for Kate, by any chance?
No, not for Kate. I can't really remember who it was for. A birthday present, maybe for one of the students.
Which student?
I've no idea.
Yeah, I bought a birthday present, but doesn't remember for him.
Yeah. Like, that looks familiar, but I can't say for certain.
Oh, yeah, that's a freedom necklace. It's like take away the cage and the chain. He's like, oh man, it's something different entirely. I also like the guy's voice. Like every syllable, he's like dripping with evil ooze.
Yeah.
Ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Kind of looks like an older version of Ryan too.
I wouldn't touch anything that has had Simon's fingers in it.
Ooh, burn! Ouch!
Why wouldn't he know anything about that?
Yeah, it's run by whatever. Maybe the argument instead. Okay.
What did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
You didn't hear anything about an argument in the pub?
Should I have?
No, that's fine.
God damn it, Jinx! You.
Why don't you press him about it? Because your daughter-in-law runs the pub?
Yeah. God. Maybe Jinx is worried this guy's gonna stab him with a ceremonial circumcision knife. Fly away in a plane. Thanks, Randy. Yeah.
Have you ever seen one of these before?
I believe it's a scrying mirror, pagan thing.
Ever used one?
Why would I use a scrying mirror?
So you have no interest at all in this sort of thing?
No.
Does the Atlas course use them at all?
Not at all. Strange question.
What do you know about this key
that I already used to get this mask?
Wear the mask.
What do you know about this?
Damn.
Looks like a mask.
You don't recognize it?
Not particularly. Looks like a monarch mask.
What's a monarch mask?
Monarch is fancy dress outfitters. Ryan goes there sometimes.
He likes to feel pretty. Atlas advertising business.
Could you tell me a bit about this?
Had it designed by an agency.
And when was that?
Last year.
Is that when you started the business?
Yes, I suppose so.
Imagine Jinx just sitting there pulling all this crap out of his bag one after another. See this, see this, see this, see this. Oh, do the fingers.
Ooh, yes.
If I did this, would it mean anything to you?
Party
I
on,
presume you've seen an
Garth.
Atlas
That's what
student
it
doing
is.
that.
Ah, so this is an Atlas thing.
Well, it wasn't exactly our idea. The students started doing it spontaneously to show commitment to the
I
cause.
hate spontaneity.
Cute, really. Which student did you see doing that?
I'm not sure, but he was carving it into a tree. I told him to stop.
Did you really? Why?
Defacing public property.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. What's the punishment for that kind of thing nowadays? Prison sentence?
Oh, it's usually a fine.
All right. What about defiling public liberty? Does that carry a fine too?
Oddly enough, the student in question argued a similar point. Is that something you encourage on the Atlas course?
We encourage people who put ideas first and moral anachronisms second. The problem with the law, Inspector, is that it's out of date.
Well, I suppose that's a matter of opinion. However, you still respect it.
Respect it. I abide by it. We all play by the book, Inspector, but that's only because of the threat of possible incarceration.
Yep. Would you believe Armand Assante in the Judge Dredd movie says the same exact thing? The Stallone Judge Dredd. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's
But, like,
funny.
man,
I've
that
seen
guy laughed, and
I've
it's like-
seen that movie, and I don't remember that.
Well, he was the bad guy. But, like, his laugh there, it's like he just killed 10 puppies every time he laughs like that.
Yeah.
That's, like,
Pretty
super
amazing.
evil person. Oh, we're at 42 minutes. Oh, we haven't asked him about everything.
Well, we'll ask him everything.
Can you tell me a little about the Atlas phrase, free to be free?
Where did you hear that?
I was talking to one of your students.
It's a little phrase we conjured up to summarize our objectives.
What is your objective, if you don't mind me asking?
Mine, or do you mean the course's objective?
On the course.
The objective of the course is to free people from bondage. We teach that most people are crippled by their past, by guilt, their attitudes, their beliefs, all that kind of nonsense.
Guilt cripples people.
Feeling guilty in business is like a meat eater feeling guilty in an abattoir. Guilt comes from the archaic emotional centers of the brain.
This guy
It's
enunciates
a
like
vestige of our animal
syllables.
ancestry, that's all.
Crazy.
In business, you heed it at your peril.
What's going on? Spooky
I'm sorry,
ghost.
Inspector. My house appears to be haunted. Would you mind closing the door?
So, you believe that
right,
guilt
then.
has no place in business?
That was
None
necessary.
at all. I have few beliefs, Inspector, but that's one of them.
And what if you have done something wrong?
Well, that's the whole point. Guilt has nothing to do with it.
Interesting opinion.
Okay. Driving. That's
jeez.
quick. I'm scared.
Know what this is by any chance?
I've no idea. Gardening isn't my kind of thing. Rebecca would probably know. I presume you've met Rebecca.
Yes,
I'm sure she'd enjoy telling you what it is. She's the kind of woman who likes to feel superior. Would probably marry a millionaire.
Just a
and
bag of
decide
leaves,
to
man.
run
We
her
don't
own
need
pub.
weird.
Yes, why was that?
Well, she isn't exactly housewife material. She likes to be in control, like Ryan. Shame, isn't it, that I'm in control of both of them?
Oh man, that he needed an evil laugh right there. That was. Man. Oh jeez.
Have you ever heard of Salvia divinorum, or magic mint?
Sounds like it might be a drug.
It's a hallucinogenic plant. Legal, as a matter of fact.
I'm not a drug taker, Inspector.
Drug maker.
I have no enthusiasm for voluntarily poisoning your brain.
And you've never seen anyone on the course taking it?
Well, if someone had, they wouldn't have done it openly.
Oh god, here he
We
goes.
don't allow drugs or alcohol on our course. We like to tell the students that success is the best drug. Whether you buy into that, of course, is another matter.
I'm scared. We're gonna die.
How well did you know Liam?
Man.
Liam who?
Liam, who took his life.
Again, weird last name. Keeps changing.
As far as I remember, he was a good student, confident, outgoing.
You didn't notice any problems?
I believe he had problems at home.
Were you there when he died?
Yeah.
And afterwards? You didn't see him after the meeting?
No.
I think he means on the day.
What was
he
Liam like
died.
that night?
No. Apart from being drunk, or possibly because of that, he seemed perfectly happy.
Apart from being drunk.
Well, I assume the bottle in his hand contained
Ford
whiskey and
proofreaders
not
because they had to
lemonade.
hire this piece of delicious
Lots
British
of similarities to Kate, don't you think? Drinking, depression, is that normal for the students?
People come into the Atlas course for quick solutions to their problems. And when they don't get them as quickly as they might have liked, sometimes their impatience gets the better of them.
Tell me about it. Come on, man. Third eye flare, last thing.
What do you know about this?
So you've been graced with Goebbels' company already, have you?
Wow.
James,
That's a reference.
our local minister for propaganda. I suppose Ryan already told you about our actual previous incarnation.
He explained, yes.
Did he tell you anything scandalous?
Not unless you count the suicide.
Naked parties.
These things happen.
Was it your idea?
The suicide?
Third eye.
Yeah, I suppose it was.
It's like
As
the
my
10th time
son
like
had
Jinx has rolled his
started to
eyes like,
atrophy,
this is stupid.
I decided I ought to give him something to do.
And third eye was the same as Atlas, teaching business skills.
Very similar.
So Liam's death didn't prompt you to make any changes?
There was nothing we could do about Liam's death, Inspector, any more than we could do anything about Kate's. It was out of our control.
You can't blame me for wondering, Paul. 2 student deaths in 2 years.
It's called a coincidence, Inspector. I expect they ate fast food also. But you're not investigating all the local chippies, are you?
Oh, boy.
Death is a little more serious than
Yeah.
eating fast food, but aside from that,
All right, we'd better stop and
yeah,
make
we
sure
better
this
stop this
episode
here.
doesn't get corrupted. And,
all right,
yeah.
we'll see you guys next time for more silly fun.
Yay.